And the Indian Sports Network is on the air. Good evening, everybody. This is Kenny Masterson coming to you live from Elsberry, Missouri, where we are in the second round of the girls' half of the Winfield tournament, the 2019 Winfield tournament. Tonight, we are going to see your Elsberry Lady Indians. They're going to be taking on the Lift for Life Academy out of St. Louis. And let's see, let's just go over how each team got here. First of all, Lift for Life is the number 2 ranked team in this tournament. Elsberry is the number 3 ranked team. And I watched Lift for Life play last night, or Monday night, I guess it was. And they're a very good-looking team. They played against Winfield, beat Winfield 64-12. Winfield did not look good that night at all. Winfield played again tonight, and they lost, but they only lost by 1 point. It was a good game. Winfield came back tonight and looked really good. But we're not here for a Winfield game. Anyway, Lift for Life played Winfield Monday night, and they won that game 64-12. Elsberry later on that evening played North Tech High School out of North County Tech, and Elsberry walked away with a 48-26 victory. So that puts Lift for Life over Elsberry. And in this game, as you can see, Elsberry has their red shorts on. There's going to be a red jersey underneath that. They are the away team for this game, and Lift for Life is the home team. That's just the way the bracket falls in. But anyway, we just got through watching a very good game between the Fort Zumwalt East Lions and the Hannibal Pirates. Fort Zumwalt East, which is the number 1 ranked team in this tournament, they just defeated Hannibal 60-53. Hannibal put up one heck of a fight. They both teams looked very good. So Fort Zumwalt East moves on to the championship game, which will be Friday night at 8 o'clock. And the winner of tonight's game here between Elsberry and Lift for Life will be the opponent in that game. The loser of tonight's game will play Hannibal at 6:30 Friday night. So we will be here no matter what, no matter which game we're at, whether we're at the 6:30 game or the 8 o'clock game. But let's hope we're at the 8 o'clock game. Hope we can beat Lift for Life. Now, last year, Elsberry played Lift for Life for the championship of this tournament, and Lift for Life came out on top. I don't remember the score. I intended to look that up today and forgot about it. But suffice it to say, Elsberry would love to get a little bit of revenge on that. Also tonight, the other half of the bracket, Christian High School and Trinity Catholic School played each other at 3:30. That was the first game this evening. And Trinity came out on top of that, 43-25. So they'll be playing for the consolation game at 5 o'clock Friday afternoon, and they will be playing North County Tech, which, like I said earlier, defeated Winfield 42-41. And at 3:30 Friday afternoon, which will be the first game of the evening Friday, will be the 7th place game, which will be Christian High School versus Winfield High School. And I think this is the only tournament I know of that has a 7th place game. But they do. And fortunately, Elsberry's not in that. Not this year. They're going to be playing the semifinal game tonight. Hopefully we'll be playing for the finals Friday night. So let's just go over. We're showing slightly under 7 minutes till this game starts. Tell you what, let's go ahead and get a commercial in here, get some bills paid before we get into the rosters.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we are back. All right, let's go ahead and go over the roster for Lift for Life Academy. They are the Lady Hawks. I didn't mention that earlier. Playing tonight, or on the roster for tonight, is going to be number 1, Corey Seals. She is a sophomore. Number 2, Nelissa Odom, a junior. Number 3, Denia Ward, a junior. Number 4, Taylor Brown, a sophomore. Number 5, Brooke Johnson, a junior. Number 10, Nationia Russell. She's a junior. Number 24, Denilah Hall. She's a freshman. Number 32, Brenna Butts. She is a junior. And number 12, Anaya Johnson. She's a senior. Looks like the lone senior on the team. Head coach is Greg Brown. And somewhere along here, it doesn't say it on here, but somewhere along here, I've got the assistant coach as Chanel Brown. And let's see. Like I said, as you can see, their colors are red and black, although they're going to have a white uniform on tonight. That is the Lady Hawks. That's who's on the roster for them. Now, let's go ahead with Elsberry's roster. And on the roster tonight is number 2, Tanisha Henderson, otherwise known as Tiny Henderson, and she is a junior. Number 4, Peyton Robinson, a sophomore. Number 5, Addison Steele, she's a freshman. Number 10, Candace Dowell, she's a freshman. Number 11, Neosha Henderson, and she is a freshman. Number 12, Kylie Kinsler, junior. Number 14, Abby Jenkins, a sophomore. Number 15, Mackenzie Gladney, a freshman. Number 20, Kelsey Plaster, a sophomore. Number 24, Lily Smith. She is a sophomore. Number 25, Samara Manuel. She is a freshman. Number 31, Bella Mawsey. She's a sophomore. Number 32, Olivia Kinsler, and she's a freshman. Number 41, Alyssa Love, and she is a freshman. And number 43, Tyra Henderson, a junior. Head coach is Carrie Koch-Dowell, assisted by Brittany Koch-Dowell. And managers for Elsberry is Douglas Horn and Mia Flaster. It's either Mia or Maya. I'm not sure. I need to meet this girl. I don't know her. I don't know how that's possible that I don't know her, but I don't. So, anyway, 2:40 till this game starts. Or I should say that's what's up on the clock. Is 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So, like I said, this game is for the right to play for the championship. The loser of this game will be playing for third place. And let's just, once again, before this game gets started, let me throw another commercial in there and get some more bills paid. Got some more bills piling up. Got to get them paid.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, we are back. Now let's get our starting lineups. As they call them out, I will call them out. I can see who they are for Elsberry. Starting tonight is Tiny Henderson. Number 4, Peyton Robinson. Number 5, Addison Steele. Number 20, Kelsey Flaster. And number 43, Tyra Henderson. Number 1, Corey Seals for Lift for Life. Number 3, Denia Ward. Number 5, Brooke Johnson. They're getting the announcers kind of messing up a little bit. Number 10, Natiana Russell. And number 4, Taylor Brown. And I messed up on the starting lineup. I thought they said Addison Steele was starting tonight. It turns out it's Kylie Kinsler. She's the normal starter. So, we're going to have Natania. I sure hope I'm not butchering that name too awful bad. Russell, we'll just say Russell, is going to be jumping against Peyton Robinson. And here's the game. And Lift for Life has control of the ball. And they keep it out of there. Here's a long three-point shot there. No good, but the rebound is for Lift for Life. Now they drive underneath, and Kelsey Flaster was right there to steal the ball, but it fumbles it around and dribbles it off of her knee outside. It goes out to Lift for Life. They get the ball in, and now once again a shot from right underneath, and that is Denia Ward with the first 2 points of the game. And here's Tiny Henderson. Lost the ball to Russell quickly, 4-0, Lift for Life. They get the ball down deep to Peyton Robinson, and a steal by Lift for Life. So Lift for Life has definitely dominated this first 1 minute of the game. There's another quick shot there for Denia Ward. And just like that, with 1 minute and 6 seconds out of the game, it is 6-0. 6-0 for Lift for Life, and Elsberry calls a timeout. Take a quick break.
These days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline.
All right. We got the game going to see what is called there. Tiny was bringing it up. And I'm not sure. Okay, they did call a foul on Ward. Obviously her first of the game. Okay, they had the ball to Kelsey Flaster on the outside. I'm sorry, that was Peyton Robinson. I'm going blind, I guess. But the ball is out of bounds to Elsberry. Tyra Henderson to take it out. She gets the ball. She gets the ball into Kylie Kinsler, and she is flattened. And quickly, that's 2 fouls on Denia Ward. And scrum for the ball. Everybody's fighting for it. Tyra's got it, but they're calling a jump ball. And that ball is going to stay with Elsberry on the alternating possessions. So Kylie Kinsler with the ball out of bounds. Throws the ball to Kelsey Flaster. It got mixed up, and number 10, Russell, gets 2 points. Elsberry needs to settle down a lot. Tiny with the ball over to Kelsey. And Kelsey dribbles it off of her foot. And Flaster's coming out, and Mackenzie Gladney is coming in. So now here's Seals with the ball. Over to 5 on the down on the low post. Rebound for Tiny Henderson. She brings it up, gets it over to her sister Tyra. She puts up a 10-footer, and it is good for the first 2 points for Elsberry. Tyra Henderson. This is one of those games that's going pretty fast. I'm having a hard time keeping track of writing the scoring down and running the camera. I bet you they don't have this problem on Fox Sports Midwest. Okay, Live for Life on the outside. Drive the baseline, and here's a 3-point shot there for Seals, and it is good. So Live for Life with 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Live for Life has an 11-2 lead over Elsberry. Elsberry needs to start regrouping here. A lot of game. 3-point shot for Tyra. No good, and Live for Life up with the rebound. And there's Seals with a layup. Another 2 points. Tiny bringing it up. There's Peyton Robinson driving the baseline. She's driving the baseline, tries to get it over to Kylie Kinsler. And ball was knocked out of bounds. It stays with Elsberry. And there's Tanisha for a 10-footer, no good. Rebound back to Tiny, and she's knocked down. And the ball stolen by Live for Life. That is Taylor Brown that stole the ball and tried for a layup, and she is fouled by Peyton Robinson. That was number 4 that fouled number 4. Long three-pointer, no good. Robinson up with the rebound. Gets the ball into the free throw line. Now it's over to Kylie Kinsler. Three-pointer by Peyton Robinson is partially blocked. Another three-point attempt. Rims in and out. Kylie Kinsler up with that rebound. Gets it out to Candace Dowell. Underneath to Mackenzie Gladney, and she could not hold on to it. I think, in my opinion, a little bit too much passing there. But that's why I'm not a coach and I'm the broadcaster. Pass down into the corner for Lift for Life. Oh, there's a good play underneath. And the ball rolls out, and Peyton Robinson grabs that rebound. And here's Tiny Henderson bringing it up. Three-pointer for Candace Dowell is no good. And somebody's down. I can't tell who it is right now. I think it's Peyton. She's moving around, Peyton Robinson. She hit her back pretty hard. So let's just move the camera over here, and like I said, she is moving around. Let's go ahead and run a commercial here real quick.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Okay, and Peyton Robinson is walking away just fine. So she's going to sit down. And it is Lift for Life's ball coming the length of the court. 13-2 is the score. Long cross-court pass. Shot is no good. Rebound by Brooke Johnson. Another cross-court pass again. And Tyra in there to try to get that. She's in there to try to get that pass, and she ends up getting fouled. I got to reposition this camera a little bit. It's just not quite. Can't get enough of the court on here. All right, there is a foul on the floor that is against Russell. All right, here's Tyra driving the baseline, puts the ball up, no good. She gets her own rebound, puts it up again, no good. Now here's Kylie with the rebound. Tanisha put the shot up and no good, and Lift for Life gets the rebound. Taylor Brown with a layup that didn't go in, and now everybody's just putting the ball up. Let's see who this foul is on. That foul is on Brenna Butts. Okay, Kylie Kinsler on the outside. They are trying to get the ball in deep. Okay, they saved the ball. That was Mackenzie Gladney that saved that. Kylie Kinsler with the 15-footer, no good, and Lift for Life with that rebound. Three-point shot for, that is, I believe, Taylor Brown with 3 points. 16-2 is the score. And here's Tyra driving underneath and cannot get the shot to drop. She puts it up again. No good, and Mackenzie Gladney could not get it to drop. All right, with Live for Life has the ball, 34 seconds remaining in the first quarter. It looks like they're just going for the last shot. Cross court pass is back out to Seals. She puts it up and it rims out. Mackenzie Gladney with the ball, gets it over to Tanisha Henderson, and she's fouled going up the court. 13.6 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 16-2 is the score. Live for Life has pretty much dominated this game so far. Peyton Robinson has the ball knocked out of her hand. And here's Tiny Henderson over to Kylie Kinsler. Into Tyra. 3 seconds remaining. The ball is up. There's a shot underneath from Peyton Robinson to end the first quarter. And not a pretty quarter for the Lady Indians. After 8 minutes of play, the score is 16-2. Let's take a break.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, we are back for the second quarter. And ball's going to be for, possession's going to be Live for Life. So far, we've got Corey Seals with 5 points, Denia Ward with 4 points, Taylor Brown with 3, and Russell with 4. All right. Live for Life, long pass over to the low post. She brings it back out again. That's Russell. Get the ball down deep to number 3. She gets her own rebound, and the ball does not roll in. It rolls out. That is Brooke Johnson, but she does draw the foul. So she'll go to the line with 2 shots. And that's Peyton Robinson called for the foul. That's her second of the night. First free throw's up and good. Second shot is up and no good. Okay, let's see what's called there. Okay, we're going to have a one-on-one. That foul was on Russell, and that's her second of the night. Puts Tyra Henderson on the line with 1-1. First shot is up, and it's good. So that gives Elsberry 3 points. Tyra has all 3 of them. Second shot is no good. Long pass up court. They get the ball in deep. And then Ward was called for traveling. Kinsler getting the ball into Tiny Henderson. She brings it up pretty fast. Over to Kinsler. Into Tyra down on the low post. That pass intended for Tyra was intercepted. And now Lift for Life makes a bad pass, and Elsberry takes over. And Tyra Henderson just dribbled right into it. Okay, Lift for Life cannot get their shots. That was Ward and Russell. Couldn't get their shots to drop. Here's Tiny Henderson going in, and her shot is blocked, and Seals takes over. Gets the ball. All right, she got the ball to Russell. She went up for a layup and was fouled by Kylie Kinsler. That's her first of the night. First shot is up and no good. Second shot is good. Candace Dow bringing it up. Gets it over to Tiny Henderson. She just drives right in. Tried to pass back out, and Bella Mawsey with the ball. And his ball's knocked away from her, but Tiny Henderson picks it up again. Now she picks up her dribble. Has no one to throw it to. There's Tyra with a 15-foot shot. No good. Dowell with the rebound. There's Mackenzie Gladney with the shot in and out. 20-foot shot. It was just out inside the three-point line, but it didn't matter because it rolled out. 18-3 is the score. 5.5 minutes to go in the first half. Lift for Life doing a good job of passing the ball around. Kenzie Gladney with that rebound. Tyra Henderson got the ball, and she was not letting anybody have it. She passes it off to her sister that brings it up the court. Now Dowell has it. You get the ball over to Tanisha. She takes a 10-foot shot, and it does not drop in. Elsberry just absolutely cannot get their shots to drop. All right, we're going to have a foul here. That foul is on Bella Mawsey. That's her first of the night. A foul on the floor, so there's no shots. They get the ball in to Odom. Long cross-court pass there to Seals. Puts the ball up, and it missed everything and went off of Lift for Life. So Elsberry with the ball. Bella Mawsey now puts it up, misses the shot, and Lift for Life with the rebound. 4.5 minutes remaining in the half. And that pass was intercepted by Gladney. So back this way they come. Tyra Henderson with the ball. Gets it into Gladney to set the play up. Candace Dowell on the baseline. And she is fouled by Odom. That's her first foul of the night. Puts Candace Dowell on the line. First shot up and is good. Second shot rolls in. 2 points for Candace Dow. That makes the score 18-5. Little over 4 minutes remaining. Lift for Life gets the ball in deep. Ward gets the shot up. It does not drop, but she does draw the foul. And that foul is on Mackenzie Gladney. It's her first. Ward's on the line. First shot is no good. Kinsler coming in to take the place of Bella Mawsey. Second shot is no good. And Gladney has the rebound, gets it to Dow, who brings it up the court pretty fast. Tyra Henderson with a three-point shot, no good, hits off the rim. Lift for Life brings it down and throws it up there. Tyra Henderson tried to steal the ball, but it just fumbled off of her hands. She did mess up the play, but it went out of bounds off of her. Long throw in for Lift for Life, and Odom is called with the travel. Her feet started before her hands put the ball down. 18-5 is the score, and Henderson brings it up. She gets the ball back. She's out at the three-point line. Kinsler's out there now. There's Tiny Henderson with a two-point shot. Lift for Life. Once again, Kylie Kinsler breaks up the pass. That's her first one tonight, but that's usually what she does. Oh, and they get the ball down deep to Kinsler, and she tried to get the shot away, but the shot was blocked. I don't know if they called a foul there or not. I don't think so. I think it's just out of bounds to Elsberry, and that's what it is. So Kylie Kinsler will be taking the ball out of bounds. Get the ball into Tiny Henderson way out on the point. There's Kinsler over on the side. Pass was broken up and stolen by Lift for Life. And they bring it out to the point to set up a play. And there's going to be an offensive foul on Taylor Brown. Okay, Mackenzie Gladney is coming out, and Peyton Robinson went back in. All right, here's Tanisha coming up the court. 2.5 minutes. Gets the ball to Peyton Robinson. She's driving around onto the baseline. Gets the ball out to Tyra Henderson from the free throw line, and she misses her shot. And Lift for Life has the rebound, but Peyton Robinson was right there to try to break it up. But Lift for Life controls it. And here's a three-point shot from Odom, and it's good. 21-7 is the score. 2 minutes remaining in the half. Kinsler to Robinson. She looked at a three-pointer, decided against it. They get it to Tyra Henderson down on the baseline, and Lift for Life's height is just overpowering Elsberry. Seals tried driving it in and went to throw it back out. And a quick a quick timeout called by Lift for Life, and there seemed to have some kind of disagreement down there between a couple of the players. I mean, it's no need for them to not get along with each other tonight. I mean, they are winning handily right now. Minute 25 remaining in the first half, and the score is 21-7. Elsberry over Lift for Life. Lift for Life has just completely dominated this game. Elsberry can't get any shots to drop, and they just absolutely, Lift for Life just absolutely dominating the rebounds and the shots. There's a quick shot up for Odom, and it was no good, and Elsberry with the rebound. There's a 15-footer for Tyra Henderson, and another 2 points. So 1 minute remaining in the half. Seals brings it up. There's a 20-foot shot, and it hit off the back of the backboard, so that is out of bounds. Goes over to Elsberry. Kinsler gets the ball into Dowell. She brings it up the court. 43 seconds. Tyra has it on the high point, takes a shot, and it's good. Another 2 points for Tyra Henderson. That takes the score 21-11. 30 seconds remaining. There's going to be a three-point attempt. No good. Rebound to Lift for Life, and they're calling everything off, and they called a travel. Call that travel on Russell. 16.1 seconds remaining in the half. 21-11, and it's Elsberry's ball. Five seconds. Here's Tyra Henderson for a three-point shot, and just rolls out. And that is the end of the first half. The score is Lift for Life Lady Hawks 21 and the Elsberry Lady Indians 11. And go over a little bit of the scoring here. Right at the end of the second quarter, Elsberry was showing a little bit more life. But in this first half, we've got Tanisha Henderson with 2 points, Candace Dowell with 2 points. There was 2 free throws. And Tyra Henderson with 7 points. She had 3 field goals and a free throw. And see what we have over here for Lift for Life. We have Corey Seals with 5 points. Odom with 3 points. Ward with 5 points. Taylor Brown with 3 points. And Russell with 5 points. See, it looks like Lift for Life was 1 for. Ward was 1 for 4 from the free throw line, and Russell was 1 for 2 from the free throw line. For Elsberry, what I've got down here is Tyra Henderson was 1 for 2, and Candace Dowell was 2 for 2. So, let's see, I think I got this scoring right. I'm doing my best to try to keep up with it. Put the 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the halftime. I didn't change the quarter or anything. So anyway, let's take a break here, throw a few commercials in during halftime.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.pbtc.net and sign up today. Just another example of hometown banking the way it should be. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird looks showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us online at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Elsberry Democrat. Log on to www.elsberrydemocrat.com today.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Elsberry Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com. At Elsberry Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We have numerous programs to help your wallet as well as save precious time. Save money with our RX Savings Club program, and you can save time with our medication synchronization program where we fill your prescriptions at the same time each month. We also offer our medication adherence program to help you remember to take your medications on time as prescribed by your doctor. Better value, better service, better health care. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacy in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com. Hi, my name is Jerry Callahan, pharmacist and owner of the medicine shops in Troy and Elsberry Pharmacy. We strive every day to bring better service, better value, and better health care to our friends in our communities. We want to say thank you for your support, and we're proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
Since
Okay, we are back. And we are going to start this second half of this ball game. Fresh 8 minutes on the clock for the third quarter. Kinsler gets the ball into Tiny Henderson. Peyton Robinson, long pass to Kylie Kinsler, and she's up for 2 points. That's her first 2 points of the night. So here's Lift for Life bringing it up slowly. I believe that's Seals. I can't see the number from the side. A lot of discussion going on there between Seals and Russell. There's the ball. Oh, and there was walking right there. She took about 5 steps. That was Brooke Johnson. Score is 21-13. 7:05 remaining in the third quarter. Tiny Henderson brings it up, gets it over to Tyra. She tries to pass in deep to Mackenzie Gladney, and it was over her head and out of bounds. So here's Lift for Life bringing it up. Russell with a long pass over to Brown. Another long pass back. Tanisha tried to steal that ball. They get the ball underneath. And Ward took 2 or 3 shots there and couldn't get any of them to drop. And it finally goes out of bounds off of Elsberry. And they get the ball into Seals. Out on the point to Seals again. I thought she was going to take a 20-foot shot there. And there's a fight for the ball. And Lift for Life comes up with it. Just like in the rest of this game, they've been handling this ball quite well. And get it out of the point. They're having a little bit of trouble getting the ball down low now. Seals tries driving in, and Kinsler's right there. There's the ball is in deep to Ward, and she's in with 2 points. And here's Kinsler. She had the ball. They had the advantage. They had the numbers down there. And Kinsler throws the ball over the top of the head of Gladney. A lot of things going on over at the Lift for Life bench. And there's a rebound put up by Ward, and that's 2 more points for her. Tyra Henderson, the ball got tied up, and there is a foul called on Russell. That's her 3rd foul. Kylie Kinsler driving underneath and puts the ball up, and no good. Mackenzie Gladney's fighting for the rebound, and Lift for Life comes up with it. They bring it up and decide to slow it down. Here's a 3-point attempt, no good, and Gladney up with that rebound, and Kylie has it tucked under and says, try to take it. There's a 20-foot shot for Kylie, no good. Tyra Henderson up with that rebound. Ball gets slapped away from her and goes out of bounds off of Elsberry. 4:27 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 25-13 is the score. Lift for Life over Elsberry. Seems like both teams are showing a lot of frustration. Lift for Life just taking it around, passing it around on the outside right now. You take the ball back out to the point. And they are taking their time right now. Wouldn't think they'd be trying to take time off the clock or anything, but she tried to drive in on Tyra Henderson. And timeout called by Elsberry. That foul is on Tyra Henderson. That's her 1st of the night. Timeout called by Elsberry. Let's take another quick break here.
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
All right, we are ready to start playing again, and it's going to be Lift for Life's ball out of bounds. Taylor Brown will be taking the ball out, or have the ball out and be throwing it in. She gets the ball into Russell. Gets it over to Seals. She tries to drive and decides against it. Now she's driving up the middle, throws the ball up, and shot is no good, but she does draw the foul. And that foul is on Mackenzie Gladney. That's her second. Put Seals on the line. First shot is good. 26-13. Second shot is good. (27-13). 3.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Elsberry with the ball on the outside. Kinsler dribbling around. And she was right on the line, being guarded real close, so she just bounced it off the Lift for Life player. So it's Elsberry's out of bounds. So Kinsler has the ball, gets it into Tyra Henderson. She gets it over to Tanisha Henderson. Back to Kinsler with a 20-foot shot, and it's no good. Gladney with the rebound, and its ball is stolen away. And that shot is Taylor Brown. 2 more points, 29-13. There's a three-point attempt, no good. Tanisha Henderson tried to get that rebound, and she couldn't do it, and it went out of bounds off of her. Lift for Life gets the ball across the line easily. And they are absolutely taking their time. And there's a rare bad pass. For what Lift for Life has been doing tonight, that's pretty rare. They've been handling the ball quite well. And here's Tiny Henderson bringing it up the court. That pass was intended for Kylie Kinsler, who was right under the basket, and it was stolen. So Russell and Seals playing a little pitch and catch back there. Over to Brown. She's driving right up the middle, gets it into Ward, and she sinks it for 2 points. And that foul is on Mackenzie Gladney. That's her third. Puts Ward at the line. She's 1 for 4 tonight. Make that 2 for 5. So the score is now 32-13 with 1:56 remaining in the third quarter. Here's Tanisha Henderson, picks it up, 10-foot shot. No good, and rebound for Lift for Life. That height is definitely showing up in these rebounds. I should say height advantage, I should say. I'm having trouble tonight keeping up with the computer on the quarters. All right, ball's inbounds to Lift for Life. Who's that with the ball? That's Seals with the ball now. She gets it over to Brown. She tried to drive in, changed her mind, takes it back out to the point. Over to Russell now. She does drive in, and what are they going to call there? that foul was on Tiny Henderson. That's her second foul. Long throw in for Lift for Life. Here's a three-point attempt, and it's good. That was Taylor Brown with her second three-pointer of the night. Candace Dowell taking it up the court. Here's Tyra Henderson with a three-point shot. Oh, and it just rims out. Olivia Kinsler tried to pass it back to the point, and it was stolen by Lift for Life. And there was Russell with 2 points. Ten seconds remaining in the third quarter. Pass a little too hard for Olivia Kinsler, and it goes out of bounds to Lift for Life. 4.3 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And they're bringing it down fast. Throws the ball up, no good. And that is the end of the third quarter of this ball game. 8 minutes remaining. Score is 37-13 in favor of Lift for Life. The Lady Hawks over the Lady Indians.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that. But when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, that buzzer says let's play this last quarter. Teams don't seem to be paying any attention to it, but that's okay, because neither team's paying any attention. All right, and they are both going back out there. There goes Lift for Life, and there goes Elsberry. I don't know, Lift for Life sounds more like a helicopter, a medical helicopter company. All right. And here's Seals with the ball, gives it over to gave it over to, all right, she gave it over to Brown, and she got it to Brooke Johnson, who tried driving underneath and ran into a brick wall. That brick wall was Olivia Kinsler. It's her first foul of the night. All right, Lift for Life is keeping it outside. Mishandled the ball, but it came right to Ward, and she was right there for 2 points. 39-13. Bella Mozzie up, and the shot was no good. She got her own rebound and draws the foul. That foul was on Brooke Johnson. It's her second of the night. Bella Mozzie missed her first free throw. Second free throw up and no good. Rebound for Lift for Life. There's a three-point attempt. No good. Missed everything. And Brown up with the rebound. And once again, there was Ward right underneath for 2 points. 6:40 remaining in this game, 41-13. Pass broken up by Lift for Life, and they have the ball, bringing it back down the court. Long pass ahead. And that goes out of bounds off of White and gonna stay with Elsberry. Ball is stolen. That was Brown with 2 points. Bella Mosey gets the ball into Tyra Brown, and she smartly threw the ball off of a defender. So it stays with Elsberry out of bounds. Mosey with the ball. Here's a three-point attempt for Candace Dowell. No good. And Abby Jenkins with the ball now. Now what's going on? Official timeout. All right, one of the Lift for Life players, Brooke Johnson, was having some sort of an issue. She was having trouble getting her breath. Pass in was broken up. Gets the ball into Mosey. She gets it to Tyra Henderson, puts it up, and it rolls off. And Candace Dowell steals the ball back. Long pass over for Candace Dowell again from Tyra Henderson. And that pass to Olivia Kinsler was broken up and stolen. And there was a bad pass for Lift for Life. So last few seconds have been a lot of sloppy play. We're into a running clock now with the 30-point differential, 43-13. So here's Dowell bringing it up. Mosey looked to take it in, and here's Tyra Henderson. She's not afraid to at all. And she missed her shot. And there's Seals taking it all the way in and missed her layup. Let's see what this stoppage is. Oh, that was a foul on Ward. It's her third foul of the night. Several people with 3 fouls, nobody with 4. Glad he passed the ball over, and it was stolen by Lift for Life. 3.5 minutes to go. Lift for Life keeping it way out on at the half-court line. Here's a three-point attempt. No good, and Mosey with the rebound. Candace Ward gets it to Abby Jenkins with a 20-foot attempt. No good. The ball goes out of bounds off of a Lift for Life. Mosey has it out on the point, takes it in, and the shot is blocked. And after she gained control of the ball, she double dribbled. That was Ward. So the ball stays with Elsberry. 2.5 minutes. Gladney with the the ball in, gets it over to Olivia Kinsler, and she walks with it. So now it's turned back over to Lift for Life. This has not been a pretty game. There's a 10-foot shot, no good. And Ward with the rebound puts it up and no good, but draws the foul. Who was this foul on? That foul is on Mackenzie Gladney, and that's her fourth. First free throw for Ward is good. Second free throw is no good, and Gladney up with the rebound. There's Abby Jenkins for 20 from 20 feet. No good, and the rebound to Lift for Life. And she dribbled off of her foot, but she was able to get back to it in time. 40 seconds to go. And I think they're just going to hold on to it. "22 seconds. Get the ball back out to Russell. She drives in, throws the ball back out. And there was a shot attempt, and Abby Jenkins has the ball now. Stops, gives it over to Candace Dow. 5 seconds to go, and the ball is stolen by Seals, and she's up for another 2 points right at the buzzer. So that makes the score, final score, 46-13. So not a pretty game, especially for the Lady Indians. So they will be, let's get this bracket out here. That was a 43-13 victory for Lift for Life over Elsberry. And so Elsberry will be playing for third place. They'll be playing for third place on Friday evening at 6:30 against Hannibal. Here's the way the entire tournament is going to be shaking out. We're going to have, for 7th place at 3:30 Friday, it'll be Christian High School versus Winfield High School. For consolation, at 5 o'clock, it'll be Trinity Catholic versus North County Tech. For third place at 6:30 p.m., it'll be, and that's the game that I'll be broadcasting. It'll be Hannibal versus your Elsberry Lady Indians. And then for the championship game at 8 o'clock, it'll be Fort Zumwalt East versus Lift for Life Academy. That'll be at 8 o'clock. While I won't be broadcasting that game, I will be sitting here watching it. That ought to be a good game. I'm not even about to make any predictions over the air anyway. I'll make them in my own private thoughts. But all right. Again, absolutely nothing pretty about this game for Elsberry. We had Tanisha Henderson overall with 2 points, Candace Dow with 2 points, Kylie Kinzer with 2 points, and Tyra Henderson with 7 points. So let me make sure that adds up right. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. 13 points is all they were able to muster in this game. For Lift for Life, We had Corey Seals with 9 points. Odom with 3 points. And the big scorer here was Denia Ward with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17 points. And Taylor Brown with 10 points. And Russell had 7 points. So let's see, Ward had 12 of those points in the second half. She only had, she had 5 points in the first half and ended up with 17, so she had 12 points in the second half. And nobody fouled out of that game. The closest was Mackenzie Gladney, had 4 fouls on her by the time the game was over. So anyway, the Elsberry Lady Indians go down 46-13 against Lift for Life Academy. Lift for Life they'll be playing Friday night for first place, and Elsberry Lady Indians will be playing Friday at 6:30 for third place. So, join me on the air for that game at 6:30 Friday afternoon. And tomorrow night I'll be back, tomorrow afternoon, I will be back again for the boys' half of the tournament, where at 3:30 p.m. tomorrow it'll be Elsberry versus Lutheran St. Charles. So join me on that one. I'll be trying to go on about 3:15 or so, something like that. Be down here early. That's the first game of the afternoon. So anyway, I'm going to call it quits for tonight. This is Kenny Masterson for the Indian Sports Network saying good night from Winfield. It's the Elsberry game, but it's from Winfield. So good night, everybody.